Ooh, but 33, he knocked me out. TV Blob is dead. Yeah. Oh, but you weren't expecting weird blob with a blue and a yellow arm and red eyes and a green mouth, were you? Hey everyone, it's Darby from Blue Television Games. Today I'll be playing one of my favorite PlayStation 2 games. It's called Magic Pengel, The Quest for Color. Let's go ahead and start it up. This game does have a very long intro, so I will probably speed it up or cut it up a little bit. So on the back of the box, it describes the game like this. Take the adventure game role of a lifetime as a doodler, a special person capable of drawing your own cast of characters and watch them come to life as active 3D cast members in one of the most original games of all time. Your doodles are granted awesome powers so you can compete in arenas all across the realm. So basically in this game, you start with limited ink, and you can use this ink to draw a character. Now at first, it's so limited to all you can do is draw like a square or a triangle. But as the game progresses, you unlock arms, legs, different features, and in the end, you can create anything you can think of. Like the first time I played the game, I tried to create Mario, so I could actually use Mario in the game to battle people. You go to these arenas to fight different doodlers, and when you beat their doodles, that's when you'll get more ink and unlock new stuff. So we're not going to watch this entire intro because it's just very, very, very long. So I'll go ahead and skip ahead here so we can get to the gameplay.
Wake up.
All right, so here's the beginning of the game where you wake up. Now we get to come up with a name. So, Blue. Let's be Blue TV.
Feel free to draw any shape you wish using this pen gel.
All right, so this little flying thing is the pen gel, and it's what you use to create your
The
characters.
shape you draw will lead you on your quest.
Now we can draw any shape we want, but right now we have very limited ink. All right, so it says please draw a circle. We can actually draw any shape we want, although we have limited ink, so it can't be very big. We're just going to go with what it's telling us to do and make a circle. Right now we don't have many of the options available, but for the most part, I'm making a pretty decent circle. Once you create your circle, it comes to life. As you can see now, it's moving around. Now it'll bounce around a bit. You get the title screen, Magic Pengel, The Quest for Color. And now we're greeted with one of the most insanely happy theme songs ever.
Daytime is here, here comes the sun.
You can't get much happier than la 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 la. Sadly, there's no way to skip this cutscene. So I might skip it for you, but I'll let you see a little bit here. This dog character is actually pretty cool. He'll go after our doodle here in a minute. All right, and here's one of the main characters. And she saved our doodle for us. And fell into the water. I didn't remember that. That's awesome. At least our doodle's okay. That's all we're worried about. All right, so she's not going to be very happy since she fell into the water, saving our doodle. All right, so the girl is not very happy. She just hit us in the face with a shoe. And the dog's not safe either, so she threw a shoe at the dog. Luckily, she missed the dog. She's very angry. Understandably, she just fell off a cliff.
This is your doodle, right?
Yeah, it's my doodle.
You need to keep an eye on it.
I'll try to do a better job. I'm sorry. Sorry you fell off the
I
cliff.
told you so. You need to take better care of your doodles.
Told you so.
Who are you? You don't look like you're from around here.
I'm not. I'm Blue TV. All right, so her name's Zoe. Here's the really annoying kid. He's a crybaby, if you didn't figure that out already.
Taro, look at that.
So Taro and Zoe. I will try to remember that as I play, but I'm very bad with names.
Oh, Pengel.
They know what a Pengel
Borrow
is.
your Pengel. Okay?
I would never let anyone borrow a Pengel if I had one. I mean, something that can just draw a character.
Press the triangle button if you want to change colors.
See, now we can create our first character here.
Press the X
So
button
we can make
to
a
confirm
body.
menu selections.
Let's make it blue. All right, so we don't have enough to make anything great yet, and we'll unlock new brushes and all kinds of stuff later. So for now, let's make something pretty basic. As you can see, my ink goes away very quickly.
That's not too bad.
So we have a little blob here. And let's give him some eyeballs here.
That's not too bad. When you're done, open the menu and select Finish.
All right, one big eye, one little eye, but we got a little blob. Now, it doesn't look like much yet, but as I said, eventually you unlock a lot of ink and you can actually get a lot more detailed. At first, everything you create kind of looks like a disaster. All right, we'll go over to Finish. Actually, we can see our guy in action here. This is what it'll look like when he does different things. And like I said before, he's just basically a blob right now. He's not going to be able to do much other than bounce around and look very weird.
Now give the doodle a name.
So we'll call him Blob.
That's a funny name. That's how to draw a doodle. It's easy, huh?
Yep, it was pretty
See?
easy.
The doodler's name is displayed here.
Blue TV, of course.
That's a funny name, too.
Yep, that is a funny name.
Well, that's it.
All right, so now we can exit here. There's our little ugly blob bouncing around. But you can see a couple little doodles there, too, that they created that look a little bit more detailed.
You
And we'll
can
see
use a
some crazier
pencil.
stuff as we go.
You're not part of the kingdom, are you?
I am not part of the kingdom. Eventually, I'll try to play the sequel to this. The sequel to this is actually a 3D adventure. It's more like a
I'm going to the
typical
marketplace.
3D game. This one's more of an
Follow
RPG.
me.
But the other game's the same way. You end up creating your own characters. It's very cool. The loading in this game is insanely bad. Lucky for you, I'll be able to trim it down for you guys.
We have to hurry if you're going to enter the tournament. Come on.
All right, so we'll follow Zoe and Taro here to the first tournament where we'll have our first battle. So we got to go through this town. Eventually, you'll actually talk to a lot of these people. You can buy doodles from them, and you can challenge a lot of them to battles as well. But for now, we're just going to fly through here and follow Zoe and Taro.
Hold on. I want to stop by Granny's.
All right, let's go to Granny's then.
Zoe, is that a new friend?
So as you can see, Zoe's completely dry from falling off the cliff already, so must be pretty hot outside. All right, here's Granny.
Hey, Granny. Are you there?
Oh, hello, dear.
I'll leave this gem here and come back later to pick up the gold, okay? We're in a hurry. See you
Zoe's
later,
crazy.
Granny.
If I dropped
We're
off a
going to the
crazy looking
arena.
thing like that, I'd want the money up front, even if it was from Granny.
The king of the... There is no such thing as a king.
I believe, I don't know if I'm mixing it up with the second game, but at one point, I believe the king of the... I don't remember if I'm the king of the doodles or you battle the king of the doodles, but I know there's someone taking color away. So I know at one point you battle someone, I think to stop them from taking away all the color maybe, or something like that. I don't know. We'll find out as we go. The story's a little weird in this game. For me, it's mostly about creating my own enemies that I like.
My friend has one. Let me in.
I already told you, you can't enter without a Pengel.
Well, we have a Pengel. Understand that, pointy hat guy.
told you so.
Told you so. She said I told you so 2 times within the first 11 minutes of the game.
Tournaments are being
So she
held
is
this
definitely a
summer.
little brat.
Hey, hurry! You're the one entering.
But that's okay. We still like Zoe. All right, so here we go. This is the arena. This is where we'll spend a lot of time. We come up here, we'll have our first battle.
Do you want to enter?
Yes, we want to enter. We want to have our first battle. And more loading. Once again, I will cut down the loading for you guys. All right, so this first battle is just a tutorial where you have to follow it step by step. Now, the battle system is kind of like rock, paper, scissors with a twist. That's the best way I can describe it. So here's the basics of the doodle battles. Both opponents select their doodles up to 3, and then the battle/duel begins. To claim victory, reduce the HP of all your opponent's doodles to 0. It's 1 versus 1, so we'll have to defeat 1 right now. During each turn, both competitors select the skill their doodle will use next. The outcome of the turn depends on the skill each selects. Let's discuss the different skills and how they work. These are the 4 skills. So attack is stronger than block. Block is stronger than magic. And magic is stronger than attack. Charge is weaker than the other skills, but it does revive your health if I remember correctly. Don't forget how each skill relates to one another. Now let's take a look at the battle duel screen. This is where the skill selections are made. The doodle stats menu is displayed at the top left. The skill command menu is displayed at the bottom left. Select a skill by pressing the button next to it. By the way, that's my doodle. Cute, huh? Yes, Zoe, your doodle's cute. Now let's get to business here. Press the triangle button to use magic in the next duel. Okay, so like I said, in this one we have to do what they say. So we're using Magic Curse 1. They used attack. Since I did magic, they did attack. They are the one that gets damaged, just like in rock, paper, scissors. All right. The other doodle didn't inflict damage. That's because they chose attack. Pretty much what I just described. All right. All right, so attack just causes a lot of damage. Magic can cause effects. You have to have MP to do magic, and block will keep magic from happening. So that leaves us with charge, which is how you can recover some life. And it also makes your doodle do more damage the next turn. I forgot about that. Okay, so let's use attack. Press the L1 button. So we hit attack, and they chose magic. So this time we're going to take damage. They did a spell, and it had no effect, so it just did damage. Okay, so as you may have noticed, once the skill has been used, it requires 1 turn in which to refresh. The maximum numbers of skills available per turn is 3. Charge cannot be used on the first turn. Diagram shows the 3 starting choices. Let's suppose you decide to start with magic. These would be your next 3 choices on the next turn. All right, next let's use block. So we'll hit R1. We both did block. Okay, well when you both pick the same thing, you both take damage. All right. So basically what I just said, the doodle with the higher agility stats gets to fire first. So that could be important if your health was almost ran out. Since you both use block, you both have the same skill choices the next turn. Let's use charge. So for charge, we just hit one of the L2 or R2 buttons. So we're going to charge, which revives our HP a little bit. Of course, he hits us with magic. It had no effect. All right. Okay. The doodle recovered some of its HP, yes. That isn't all charge does, though. It also increases the doodle damage potential. For the next turn, make sure you don't miss. Which skill to use? It says attack. Why? Opponent can use one of these 3 skills next. So the opponent cannot use magic. So that means if they use block, we can use attack. If they choose attack, it'll be a tie, just like she's explaining here. And if they use charge, you know, you'll still get through with the hit. So attack's the best option because no matter what, we'll do some damage. So let's attack. We're going to do lightning. Although lightning sounds like it would be a magic spell, it's not. And we destroyed the doodle in the tutorial. All right. At the end, you're rewarded with colored gems, and you'll need these to draw doodles. And like I said, you know, once you get more of the gems, you can create bigger drawings and more detailed drawings. All right, so now we actually have to do the real battle. Hopefully you guys understood that somewhat. Here we go. Our blob has entered the arena. And we get to fight this weird-looking thing he created that looks a bit more detailed than ours. Definitely outranks us a little. But we have a magic-type doodle, I believe, so let's do HP damage magic. We both did magic. His did 13 damage. No effect. Ours did 15, so we really hit him hard. Took additional HP loss. That was awesome. So we're actually ahead now. We're going to go ahead and charge.
Dinka is watching us.
All right, so he's going to get through with a hit, but we're going to get a little bit more life, and we're going to do more damage on our next attack. All right, so he can attack, so we can use block as our safest bet. Let's go ahead and use block. Eight damage to us, and we are going to do 10 damage to him. All right, so we're not looking good here. So he's going to either use attack or magic. Magic's definitely the safer one to use. We're going to go ahead and charge again, though.
Dinka is watching
'Cause I think he might be able to take us out on this hit if we don't. And he did a shrink spell on us, but had no effect. All right. So he's going to attack or block. He knows our safest bet is attack. So I'm guessing he would pick attack as well. So we're going to use magic and hope for the best. Yes. It worked. We confused him. He went with the easy choice. We took the risk and we won the battle.
I can't believe I lost.
Well, you better believe it. All right, so I know so far you're probably thinking this is a really weird game. You really can't understand the magic of it until you start seeing how complex you can make these doodles. We just unlocked a new color, and we got 12 experience, and we leveled up our pen gel. So when you level up the pen gel, it gets a new little thing sprouting out of it. And our drawing ability increased, which means we can draw more before our limit runs out. All right, so I don't remember exactly what this guy's doing, but I know he's a bad guy.
Hey, those are our gems.
All right, he took our gems. Now he's picking up Zoe.
Give them back.
Don't yell at me, little one. First trip to the arena, eh?
First trip to the arena.
Not many gems today, but they'll have to do. The kingdom must be compensated.
So yeah, the kingdom takes part of the gems from every battle, I guess. You know, political stuff. We don't care about that right now. I've gained the ability to draw arm parts. Awesome. So our doodles can have arms and be a little less blob-like. Doodles are wondrous creatures. You can learn a lot from them. All right. Thanks for the message.
Darn it! I can't believe they took all those gems.
It's okay, Zoe.
By the way, you draw pretty good for someone so new to doodling.
She must like my blob.
Hey, you! Leave my Zoe alone! Before you become jealous of my relationship with Zoe, we should do battle and see who the better man is.
Come on, Dinka.
Yeah, we should definitely battle.
I'll
Dinka.
be waiting for you at the next tournament.
I'll be back, Dinka. We gotta go draw a new doodle.
See you.
Alright, well, we can't draw a doodle here. We gotta head all the way back. Once again, I'll cut out some of the boring stuff so we can just get to the action of the game. Alright, and I believe to draw another doodle, we have to go all the way back to the first area again. So we're going to head there. Alright, so we've made it back to the first area. You can see our little blob guy bouncing around. He's actually a lot bigger than I realized. What's up, blob? Alright, let's see what Zoe's up to.
Hey.
I can borrow her doodle book. Alright, so let's draw a doodle. We need to make something better than Mr. Blob here. Actually, why don't we work on Blob now that we can build arms? Maybe he'll have some dark blue arms. Alright, so... there's one really weird looking arm there. Maybe we can make another one like it, sort of. Don't have enough color. Alright, so, like I said, your first few creations will be pretty ugly. We're going to go ahead and give him a blue arm and a yellow arm. Alright, so he's got a couple of ugly arms now. And just to make him even uglier, let's give him some sort of a mouth here. There we go. Now, if we check him out, he's got some arms. He definitely looks like a mess. You can slow down your drawing and stuff and eventually make stuff that looks a lot better than this. Alright, so. Finish with him. We need to create a new character. Alright, so let's try to make something cool here. How much blue do I have? Wonder if we can make a blue TV, maybe. Alright, we'll go down. Can't do body, we want this to be a hard part here. Alright, now we can make some antenna. Right now, all we have is this one really thick brush, so it's kind of limited on what we can do here. That's why our TV looks like a fat blob. Alright. Alright, so we got some arms on our ugly TV. And finish. And we'll call him TV. Actually, let's call him TV Blob because he looks like crap. And down the road, when we unlock better brushes and more drawing ability will make him look really awesome. All right, now we can exit the doodle book. Of course, I'll defeat Denka. Taro. All right, now we can go over here and we can save the game. Save complete. All right. Now we have our ugly blob TV guy hopping around here that we drew. Once they get legs and a lot more detail, it'll get a lot easier. I believe you unlock shapes too that you can make. We should be able to make a pretty cool TV eventually. All right, so once we get up here, we will do one more battle and then we'll wrap up this first episode. You're just going to have to believe me, this game gets very, very awesome watching your creations come to life, especially as you get more options. You can get so creative in this game. All right, here we are at the arena again. So let's go in here and try to defeat Denka to wrap up this episode. Hopefully unlock some good stuff for our Pengel. 2 versus 2.
Do you want to enter?
Yes, I do. All right, we will go with the Blob and TV Blob. Looks like his guys are definitely stronger than mine. So we're going to have to get a little lucky here.
Hey, look, here comes that sissy new kid.
The sissy new kid? What are you calling a sissy? All right, do I want to be Blob first? Actually, my guys are pretty good. I didn't see how good my guys are. Let's do TV Blob and see what he's capable of. Here's my abomination.
Doodle power, go!
Eventually, we'll make a sweet blue TV, though. It'll be awesome. Oh, and he made like a little boxing glove guy. Okay. Let's do HP damage. Yes. He chose attack, which is a bad move on his part. So safest thing to pick now would be block. So we're going to go ahead and pick block. He's charging. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and charge now since he's just freshly charged. He's definitely going to do some damage to me this time. 21. Okay. He cannot block, so the safest thing to pick would be magic. We're going to pick block and try to switch it up and trick him. Oh, but he didn't fall for it. Dang, that's rough. All right, I say we charge again and hope for the best. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. All right, I'm not dead. Let's use magic. Yes. 35. Dang. We killed Puncha. Little like Jack in the Box boxing glove guy or something. That was really cool little doodle. Not only will the doodles we can create get better, but the ones we fight will slowly get more detailed and complex too. He's got a little tiny guy now attacking us. He knows I can't do magic, so I feel like he would attack here. I'm going to attack as well. Ooh, but 33. He knocked me out. TV Blob is dead.
Yeah, I'm the best.
Oh, but you weren't expecting weird blob with a blue and a yellow arm and red eyes and a green mouth, were you? All right, so he can't attack. So, block. 18 to me. 13 to him. Okay, so he's definitely got a little bit on me. We're going to go ahead and charge here. $17 to me. 6 to my MP. He can't use magic. So let's attack. He picked block. That was a bad move on his part. I'm going to charge again. We're going to play it safe here and keep charging. Oh, 37. That's rough. All right, he can't attack. So let's use block. Gotta hope I get him right here. Oh, not enough. All right, we're going to charge and hope he doesn't kill us here. Come on, Blob. Gotta hope he does less than 29 damage. 25. Okay, we got a chance to knock him out here. All right. Can't use magic, so attack would definitely seem like the right thing to do. But I'm going to do magic. Hope to get lucky. Oh, and he blocked it. No! The blob is dead.
That was too easy.
All right, let's start with the blob this time. My weaker character.
Doodle power, go!
All right. Start with a block this time. Perfect. 12 damage is not very much, though. All right, so you can't use magic. Go with attack. Ooh, yeah. Picking the crap out of him this time. Can't block. So let's use magic. He's falling for everything here. Alright, select a skill. Alright, so now that he can't attack, block seems like the best choice. He'll go first. His agility must be higher than mine, but he should be dead. Awesome. So Scruff has been taken out.
Come back here!
Dinka's going down this time. Definitely a lot better than our previous attempt. All right, now we have to fight Puncha again. Let's charge. All right, so he can't block. Let's use magic. Dang, 30. Very good.
Ah, whatever.
He cannot attack, so now we will use block. Charge will definitely a good move on his part. Down to 20 health. We'll go ahead and charge now. Additional MP loss, but he cannot use magic, so let's attack. This might be it. Yes, we knocked out Puncha. We didn't even have to use TV Blob. We just used my really ugly blob with 2 different color arms. Hopefully we unlock legs now, so my guys can walk around. All of Dinka's doodles were defeated, and Blue TV won. Awesome. Pengel leveled up. All right. So we've leveled up again. I can draw legs. Awesome. So now my doodles will stop looking like blobs a little bit better. Now I have a doodle book. And we have to be near Zoe's house to open the book. Doodles are wondrous creatures. You can learn a lot from them. The same message as always. So we will head back. We will save our game. I am going to play through this whole game. It's just something I've wanted to do for a while. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you bear with me because eventually the doodling gets really cool and you can really create some really neat stuff. And it's awesome watching stuff you draw come to life, and you can battle other doodles with your creations. Once again, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you around.